Welcome to High Press TV. My name is Isaac. Thank you for joining me again today. And I'm back again, man. It's going to be a wonderful, weekend. Football fixtures are coming through thick and thin. But I want to stick on one fixture, which is as most important fixture this weekend. And it's a CAF weekend according to me, and it's Mamelodi Sundowns against Experience. Uh, First of all, congratulations to Mamelodi Sundowns for winning against Kukune. It was not an easy game on the midweek fixture. They rotated their squad as expected, and some players came to the part, and I don't think there was a game where Mamelodi Sundowns came out to say we're going to dominate, and they didn't dominate. They just wanted to take 3 points and get satisfied with those points and take it to CAF Champions League game this weekend. So it was one of those games where Sundowns uh, was not in like playing their passing pattern game. They were not uh, cutting Skukune lines with through balls. Because they don't play like long balls as such. So it was a game where there was not a lot of combination regarding that was a team which they are not used to play week in week out, and they are not used to one another, even if they train a lot. But there was it just that team that was not clicking at that day. But I think they had a good game. I think they had quite a bit, because Skokuna need to give credit to them. They're a well balanced team. They taken the game to Sundowns, and they gave it the run for a man. And the scoreline reflects 2-1. How important the game was for Sundowns and how important the game was for Skokuna. But unfortunately for Skokuna, it came to a point like they have to take a defeat. But congratulations to Melody Sundowns. Congratulations to Rhulani. I think he needed just to breathe after that game and go to drawing board and prepare for experience game. Which is the most important one. And another thing we should highlight, and which is important, is Mamelodi Sundowns are unbeaten in the last 22 games. PSL games to say this season, winning 17 of them and drawing 5, which sets a new PSL record for the longest run games without a defeat from the start of the top flight season. Like it's a remarkable story that Mamelodi Sundowns are telling to the South African football. It's a remarkable story Sundowns are telling to the African football. The dominance, man. Even if I'm a neutral fan and just watching games, I can't help but to admire the work the team is putting behind, the technical team is putting behind, and I don't know if it will come to a point where there will be a team who can break these records, and records are there to be broken, and I think somehow, even if it takes 10 years, 5 years down the line, there will be a team that will break these records, or there will be a team that you know will even surpass this record, or there will be a team of Mamelodi Sundowns in future break these records and go again and set another new record. So I think that they're bringing the culture, they're bringing the understanding to the club, to their system, that this is a club of winning, and we're a club of winning games, and like the winning, it's like it's becoming a habit now, it's becoming a culture, and it's good to see, man. And I hope teams come to realize to say, okay, this is the right step to go. This is the right team to emulate, and not just watching and without challenging this team. This team deserves to be challenged. This team deserves to be pushed, and so we can see is really like that team that you know like that stands their ground, coming to protecting their record and coming to protect their titles. And it's phenomenal to see. It's a wonderful time for SA football. Even somehow, we just need a challenge. We just need this team to step up and challenge this Mamelodi Sundowns team. Sometimes it gets boring for us, for fans, just to have that one team that's dominate. Every fixture. We just speculate. Maybe this team can give Sundowns a problem. Maybe this team might sneak it there and then take out all 3 points. But at the end of the day, even Sundowns rotates the club, rotates the team on that day, on that fixture. They come victorious, and that tells you a story of the technical team of Mamelodi Sundowns and the president and the coach Rhulani are putting behind week in week out. Even with the travelings, even in like their heavy schedule, they still they still become victorious and become came up on top week in week out. So another thing I want to touch on is something Rulani Mukwena mentioned, saying he is tired of making press conferences every 2 3 days, and is alluding to the fact that Mamelodi Sundowns are playing 2 to 3 days per game, and it's quite a bit taking a toll on players on because of their traveling. First of all, it's Africa back and forth, and it's national, and it's Durban, Cape Town, Limpopo. So it's becoming a little bit of a stretch for Mamelodi Sundowns, and you know I think maybe Rulali per se was not saying I'm tired of talking on the press conferences, but uh, it was a saying where he was alluding to the fact that the team is getting tired, the players are getting tired, and also the typical team, because they have to prepare much, you know, for these games, and they have to plan every single game. So it comes to a part where like coming every single time to do a press conference sounds like a broken record, because I think he'll analyze the game and answer the questions that maybe he will answer maybe the next 2 days, 3 days. So it become one of those things, man. And yesterday, one thing happened. Yesterday on the Wednesday, one thing happened was Mamelodi Sundowns and CAF invited the journalists for a mixed zone interviews, where you find players are being interviewed about the game, their fitness, and where is the aspiration of the team going to the CAF Champions game on the weekend. And Sundowns were nowhere to be found. Journalists were there, cameras were set, and they were waiting, and and they were waiting for 90 minutes, and no any player was available. And Mamelodi Sundowns were the one who accepted, the schedule of the meeting, of the interviews. So it comes back to what Rhulani said. Maybe I think to just to project a bit, to saying that they are competing, you know, and they are very tired of making interviews. Maybe they were maybe if ever I think from my point of view, if Sundowns were tired, they were not supposed to invite the media. They were not supposed to even accept the scheduling of the interviews, of the mixed zone interviews, and went on with their preparation for the experience game. So it's one of those things, man. They should have avoided that. According to me, it's one of those things they should have just said no media, and then we'll do a press conference after experience a game. I think that was easy. I think maybe the team around Mamelodi Sundowns should have communicated well with the journalists rather than making them wait for long hours there. So it's one of those things, man. But my initial fact of this, of this recording, man. I want to tackle on something I always mentioned. I think now I'm mentioning it for the third time now, and it's not like I'm wishing a bad calf to the Sundowns team or to Rhulani Mukwena, but the question is Rhulani uh, facing exit against Experience for the second semi-final encounter? My 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 question is and still stands: is Rhulani going to take the team forward after losing experience if they lose experience? Because like I said, the technical team, the Mamelodi Sundowns family and Mamelodi Sundowns club are investing a lot on players, are investing a lot on the backroom staff and the technical team and on the coach as well. It is well paid, and the players are well paid and well taken off. And this project has been going on for years now, more than 5 years, to go and compete for their second star, and they have cemented their place in African football. And it comes to a point where now everybody in Africa are looking to Mamelodi Sundowns, what they're going to bring and how to defend against Mamelodi Sundowns, and how Mamelodi Sundowns are going to challenge, and how these teams can stop Mamelodi Sundowns for challenging for CAF Champions title, you know. And it's a question of, as South African, like, we know Sundowns can do it, but the teams like which are competing are not pushovers. We have seen against Experience the past weekend. Experience played a low block and came out well, and came out well on the counter attack more often, and then they caught Sundowns nipping on two or three occasions, and one of that occasion they found the back of the net. So it's one of those things, man, that Mamelodi Sundowns, they should come, gun blazing, fans should fill up the stadium. The arena should scare the opposition, should erupt to the core, to the roof. Man, they should rally against their team. And I think this is the game where Sundowns, like, it's a lot of stakes. Not a lot of stake. It's not where Sundowns are not. It's not the game where Sundowns are winning the semifinals. This is a game where Sundowns are winning a semi-final and you're accumulating points to go and compete to the World Cup. Because Experience closed that gap. They are number four on the points log for competing on the World Cup stage. So if Experience win this game, Experience are going to the World Cup. And Mamelodi Sundowns is not going to the World Cup. Mamelodi Sundowns is not going to the final. And Mamelodi Sundowns is not coming back with the title. So to to that extent, it will be a bad season for Mamelodi Sundowns. Be a bad season against Mamelodi Sundowns, and I will say the season will go against them, because the only thing now they'll challenge is that Bank Cup and the league. So that's a bad season for Mamelodi Sundowns. Mamelodi Sundowns season must be wrapped up by the CAF Champions League title in the 2023-2024 season. Period. That's what I want to see. Or that's what I want to see as a neutral fan, as a South African football fan, and I believe in Sundowns. I think I believe in Rhulani, and I think he deserves it. He's a mastermind. He changed, the atmosphere of the South African football, and I think he deserves what is due to him, which is hard work that he laid around Mamelodi Sundowns Football Club, and the hard work of the players. The traveling, they stay away from their families. It takes a lot, and it took a lot from the players. And this is a reward that they deserve, and this is a reward that every player should retire from that team, should be considered a legend immediately. And I think they deserve it. I think they know in the back of their heads, that this is the title to be won this season more than any other title. Because any other title, it's a bonus to them, you know. So it's a must win, and a must win for the to go for the CAF final. But for to fulfill their World Cup aspiration, man. The last time they went to the World Cup was 2016 2017 season, I think, or 2017, after winning the CAF, their first title, CAF title, with Peter Msimane. which they were having a very good squad, man, very very good squad, and it's a debate now which one was the, what which one was the better squad, but the system now Rhulani created around these players, you know, these players fit very well in the system, and I think if on the day they 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 follow their instructions, the pattern of the team and the passing patterns are coming, to the par and are excellent on that day. And I think they're going to the final stage and to the World Cup. And the only person I can quote on this game that will make a change, and I hope he will play the semifinals, and he was missing on that game, Mr. Homoquin. I think he's a leader. I think he's a magnet of a man, you know, a cool head, a stubborn midfielder. I think he can bully the experience to the core and take them to the final. He takes shots from wherever angle, and wherever distance. He takes his chances, and I think that's the man Mario Sanders should protect going to his semifinals. And I think even if they don't rely on one player, but I think this player on this encounter they should rely on, and this is a cake Mamelodi Sundowns should eat, like without disrespect to experience, because I know they'll come up, you know, play again low block counter attack, low block counter attack, and West African teams, man, are very good and I mean North African teams, they're very good on low block counter attack, and as much as they get their props on a technical you know awareness of the game and a tactical discipline most of the time. I think if they get a goal any day, they apply their technical prowess to the fullest. So Mamelodi Sundowns should firstly avoid conceding a goal, should avoid being dominated, should avoid to play their passing patterns, the behind you know uh, behind their line. They should take their game to the experience half and try to make combination and break through. And I think they will. And Rhulani, this is your game, man, and I think you should go and grab it. I think if you rep this semi-final up, I think final will be easy, man. It's just that step for you. Last season against Wydad, it came to this semi-finals, and you are not counted for the final. And I think this is your game, man. And good luck for to the Mamelodi Sundowns team, Mamelodi Sundowns family, and the football club, and to the Mamelodi Sundowns fans. Go and support your teams with numbers. Go make the arena shake up. Go intimidate the experienced players, and you know go and rally your team to the World Cup. For me, this one is for the World Cup. They should go and compete against the best of the best. And I think I want to see the ball of Rhulani and market Rhulani in that global level, which his football will speak for him, obviously, but they will market him to that global level. So it's a good luck to Mamelodi Sundowns and good luck to Rhulani. And I hope he's not facing the exit. Thank you for joining me. This is High Press TV. My name is Isaac. Subscribe to the channel. Let's grow the channel, man. And thank you.